Hey guys, Marco for mayor. So I just got out of that Kyle Rittenhouse, Brandon Herrera event, and I made a little short video, but honestly guys, look, maybe it's because the race that I'm running for mayor is so much closer for the people, and I realize just the level of bull crap that's happening, not only in America, around the world, how the people suffer, And so I think of them, and in fact, I want to give a shout out to somebody, and her name was Elizabeth. And I want to say, hey, you know what? I should have stayed talking to you, but I cut our conversation short because I wanted to go talk to this knucklehead. And it was not a good, you know what? Maybe it is maybe that's how politicians are, right? I mean, I think maybe I'm putting myself, my image, as what I feel a politician should be, right? And my race is a race for the people of the city, right? And so when I went and talked to this guy, it was just very, it was not good, guys. It was, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the response could have been. I don't know if... I'm just not sure. But it wasn't good. I was trying to ask him questions. Then I tried to get I asked him if we could exchange numbers, which is fine. You want to give me your number, that's fine. But you're running you're a politician, Your job is to get contacts, and you're giving me excuses. By the way, Irene gives her phone number out to the world, okay? That's the difference between Irene Almendarez and this guy, is that Irene actually gives a damn about the people. And this guy, I don't know. He's going to a lot of places, and that's good. His speech is okay, He tries to make some cultural references they're okay. I'm not impressed. And I'm a cultural person. You want to talk about cool stuff like that? Like, he was trying to be like reference the movie 300, and I'm like, okay, you can mention Gallipoli, mention that they were holding the ground on Gallipoli, okay? And it was just a milquetoast and bull crap, and I just wasn't impressed. But that's just me, guys. Again, maybe it's because of the race that I'm running. I'm closer to the people, and so maybe that's what it was. Okay, but I will say this: if it's him or Brandon Herrera, or Tony Gonzalez, go vote for Brandon Herrera, okay? Even though I found him to be very poserish, I didn't like his answers, and he was a very smug individual, okay? I'm like, dude, I'm running for mayor. We should talk and he was like, yeah, bitch, get in line. You're like every other dude. And I'm like, I am like every other dude, actually. That's fine. But you're running for Congress. I'm running for mayor. It's kind of important, right? Silver spoon, right? Maybe that's just me. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'll tell you this, guys. My family has run a successful business for 34 years. We're a little restaurant. We struggle at times, but we've been around, okay? We've made it. I would never treat people the way this guy treats people. And maybe that's the difference between this guy and me. I mean, I guess Brandon Herrera, ¿verdad? He's a Mexican, and you think he would be closer, like, hey, oye, vamos a hablar, carnal. We're on the same page, ¿verdad? Somos revolucionarios en el mismo ejército, que no? I guess not. Look, again, if it's Brandon Herrera or Dick Cheney in high heels, Tony Gonzalez, go vote for Brandon Herrera, okay? I'm not endorsing him. Again, I find him to be very silver spoon, very obtuse, very just whatever. I just something, here's the thing, okay? And I did a shout out to Elizabeth. I wish I could remember her last name, but she was talking to me about something important. And in retrospect, I cut her off to go talk to this piece of shit. Right? I'm like, dude, I gotta go talk to this politician because it's important. We're making contacts, right? No, it's nothing like that. It was just a waste of time. And sometimes I feel that the people in America, you were waiting for Superman, and people like that they're not the champion of the people. Okay? I don't know if he puts it on the line or if he's reserved. I have never seen I don't know what he does. But I was not impressed with what I saw today. Okay? I'm not saying kiss my ass. I'm not saying I'm special. What I'm telling you is that, hey, bro, you and me are on the same army. We're fighting the same enemy. Grant me at least a couple of minutes of your freaking time so we can have a real good conversation and exchange numbers. And instead he's like, oh, go talk to this lady over here and you can give her your number. And it's just like, dude, this chick right here, okay, whoever she is, that's part of the problem with the Republican Party in El Paso, okay? You've surrounded yourself with people that are eager to just keep everybody segregated. And I wanted to tell you, we're all on the same boat here, man. We're all fighting the same enemy here, man. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, guys. But I'll tell you this, okay? I know the videos that I make and how I lay it on the line. I'm not saying kiss my ass, but at least have some respect and grant me some time, okay? And I regret cutting Miss Elizabeth off for that piece of shit over there. And I'm going to state it like that. I don't give a damn if you find it offensive, Brandon, if you see this video or whatever, me calling you a silver spoon, but that's what I got, okay? You could have just granted me a couple of minutes of your precious time. Irene talks to me all the time, man. That's my sister in arms, man. That's why I thought you were going to be like that, not some smug-ass politician. I mean, there's a difference between Irene Almendarez and Brandon Herrera, okay? Irene is closer to the people than this dude is. And this dude needs to understand that. It's not just going to Rudy's barbecue place and other places organized by Republicans, especially in places like El Paso, man. Okay? Irene is actually making the attempt to go out and find new voters. Okay? You're just traveling around like the Grateful Dead and hitting up people that are already Republicans, man. I'm not impressed. So look, again, final guys, thoughts. If it's this guy, Brandon Herrera, or Tony Gonzalez, Dick Cheney in high heels, go vote for Brandon Herrera, man. I'll just tell you this. I did not get that compa feel, okay? And let me tell you something. When I look at Irene, she's my compa, man. She is my sister in arms. And we're going after these guys because they've ruined our country, man. I don't know if you're ready for this fight, Brandon. But thank you. Thank you for being out there and getting involved. But I don't appreciate the glib answers. And I for sure don't appreciate you not granting me a little bit of time, okay? And trying to, talk over some things that are important. I didn't want to talk stupid movies and comic books with you. I wanted to talk about some important policy issues that I have, and they involve you if you get elected. But thanks for nothing. Anyways, guys, Marco for mayor, okay? If you're sick and tired of the politicians that don't hear you, that don't give a damn about you, your daily struggle, I'm your champion, guys, okay? I'm the one that's going to be looking out for you guys. And it's quite apparent. Yeah, I mean, this guy going out there, he took Kyle Rittenhouse, okay? The man who fought for your right to be able to defend yourself. I have no problem with these guys coming out here and doing that. But on a personal level, okay? We're in the same army, Brandon Herrera. I'm talking to you, okay? We're fighting the same battle. You could have at least extended me the courtesy of a couple of minutes. But instead, you're like, whatever, just go get in line. You know what, Brandon? You're right. I am no different than every other person in that line. But you should have granted me some extra time because I told you I was running for an important position in this city. And you didn't give a damn, okay? So I'm not going to endorse you, but I'm just going to tell people, if it's this idiot right here, Brandon Herrera, or the dude, Tony Gonzalez, that has drag queen story time read to his children, right? Dick Cheney and high heels, then just go vote for Brandon Herrera, okay? But go do it with you're like this, because this dude sucks, okay? There's no authenticity there. That's what I was trying to gauge with you. See how real you were, and you came off no better than you're like, I'm against the uniparty. Well, that's funny. You sound like Mike Johnson. You sound like every other politician out there doing the same bullshit, asking me the same bullshit number. What are your numbers in El Paso? Huh? What are you running for? Conservative or Democrat? You know what I'm running for, dummy? I'm running for the people of El Paso. The people that matter. The people that pay taxes in this goddamn country. That's who I'm running for. The people who have been abused. Man, that just pisses me off. I'll leave it at that, guys. I love you all. Marco for mayor. If you're tired of people like that, come vote for me, guys. Because you have your champion. The man that's going to stick up for your issues when they matter. And when they matter the most. When nobody wants to be around those issues, I'll be there defending your issues for you every step of the way. Okay? Shout out to Irene. Love you, girl. Shout out to Miss Elizabeth. I'm sorry for cutting you off. And shout out to all of El Paso. I love you, brothers and sisters out there. My compas. I love you guys. Marco for mayor.